Viewers, I bid you welcome. The theater is a temple, and we are here to worship the gods of comedy and tragedy. Tonight, I am pleased to announce a comedy. We shall employ every device we know in our desire to divert you. Something familiar, something peculiar, something for everyone, a comedy tonight. Something appealing, something appalling, something for everyone, a comedy tonight. Nothing with kings, nothing with crowns. Bring on the lovers, liars, and clowns. Old situations, new complications. Nothing portentous or polite. Tragedy tomorrow, comedy tonight. Something convulsive, something repulsive, something for everyone, a comedy tonight. Something aesthetic, something frenetic, something for everyone, a comedy tonight. Nothing with gods, nothing with fate. Weighty affairs will just have to wait. Nothing that's formal, nothing that's normal. No recitations to recite. Open up the curtain! Comedy tonight! Now it all takes place in a street in Rome, around and about these three houses. First, the house of Erroneus, a befuddled old man, abroad now in search of his children, who were stolen in infancy by pirates. Something erratic, something dramatic, something for everyone, a comedy tonight. Frenzy and frolic, strictly symbolic, something for everyone, a comedy tonight. Next, the house of Lycus, a buyer and seller of the flesh of beautiful women. That's for those of you who have absolutely no interest in pirates. And finally, the house of Senex, who lives here with his wife and son. Also in this house lives Sulis, slave to the son. Now Sulis is probably my favorite character in the piece, a role of enormous variety and nuance, and played by an actor of such, well, let me put it this way, I play the part. And now, the entire company! Get out here! Stolen! Shut up! Get ready! Something familiar, something peculiar, something for everybody, comedy tonight. Something for everybody, comedy tonight.
Nothing that's grim, nothing that's grim.
She plays Medea later this week.
Stunning surprises,
Cunning disguises, hundreds of actors out of sight.
Balloons and tunics,
kids and eunuchs, heroes and chases,
Mistakes, rhymes, tumblers, grumblers, fumblers, bumblers, no royal curse, no Trojan horse, and a happy ending, of course. Goodness and badness, man in his madness. This time it all turns out alright. Comedy tomorrow. Comedy tonight. 1, 2, 3, yeah! So, Thespis, we place the evening in your hands. The play begins.
Slaves! Slaves! We are about to start our journey. My sash. My wreath. Oh, my wife.
Slaves, stop bringing and fetch the baggage!
Yes, yes.
Senex, you are master of this house and no help at all. Where is Sulis? Where is Hysterium? Summon them! Sulis! Hysterium!
Madam, you called?
Yes, Hysterium.
And I answered, ever your humble.
Thank you, Hysterium. Have you prepared my potions?
Yes, madam. In addition to your usual potions, I have included one for tantrums and one for queasiness.
Thank you, Hysterium, slave of slaves.
I live to grovel.
Hero, come kiss your mother goodbye.
Yes, mother.
Slaves, take the baggage and go before us, you clumsies!
Yes, yes.
Senex, come away from that house of shame!
I was just standing there saying shame, 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 shame.
Hysterium,
Yes, madam.
where is Sulis?
Where is he indeed? I have not seen him since he dressed Hero this morning.
Well, tell him that while we are gone, he is to keep Hero cheerful, well-fed, and far from the opposite sex!
My dear, the boy has to learn sometime.
And when that time comes, you shall tell him.
Yes, dear.
What little you know. Now go and fetch the gift we bring my mother.
Yes, dear.
Good morning, Father.
Ah, Hero. Your father and I are off to visit my mother in the country. What a joy it would be were you to accompany us. But alas, the sight of anyone in good health fills my mother with rage. Ah, there I am. Do you think it would please my mother?
The craftsmanship is superb.
And the resemblance?
Frightening.
The time of farewell is at hand. Hysterium, slave in chief, here are my husband's final instructions. In his absence, his entire household is in your spotless care. Your word shall be absolute, your authority unquestionable.
And furthermore,
we are on our way.
we're on our way.
Farewell, hero. Farewell, thoughtful Hysterium. Senex, come along and carry my bust with pride.
Yes, dear. A lesson for you all. Never fall in love during the total eclipse.
Well, to work, to work. Now that I am completely in charge, I'm going to be a very busy slave. Here! Come away from there. You must never know what goes on in that house.
But I do know.
You do? Isn't it amazing? Well, I can't stand there talking about it. Sulis!
Now that we're alone, may I tell you, I've been feeling very strange. Either something's in the air or else a change is happening in me. I think I know the cause. I hope I know the cause. From everything I've heard, there's only one cause it can be. Love, I hear, makes you sigh a lot. Also, love, I hear, leaves you weak. Love, I hear, makes you blush and turns you ashen. You try to speak with passion and squeak. I hear. Love, they say, makes you pine away, but you pine away with an idiotic grin. I pine, I blush, I squeak, I squawk. Today I woke too weak to walk. What's love I hear, I feel, I fear I'm in. See what I mean? Da 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 da, I hum a lot too. I'm dazed, I'm pale, I'm sick, I'm sore. I've never felt so well before. What's love I hear? I feel, I fear, I know I am. I'm sure, I mean, I hope, I trust, I pray I must be in. Forgive me if I shout. Forgive me if I crow. I've only just found out, and well, I thought you ought to know. Sulis!
Citizen, is it your slave? He was parading as a citizen. Believe me, master, I was not parading.
This is parading. Da, 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 da. I was walking.
Come back here.
He invited us to game with him, and in a matter of moments, he had taken all our money.
He was using weighted dice.
Return the money.
He took 9 Maid.
9. I took 7.
Give them 9.
1, 2, 3, 4. I ain't being cheated out of the money I won fairly.
Sulis!
7, 8.
Hey, what happened to 5 and 6?
I'm coming to them. 9, 5, 6.
Come, fellas, citizen.
I should be whipped, gently. But I only did it for money. I thought if I could raise enough, you'd let me buy my freedom from you.
Oh, Sulis, not again.
It's all I think about. I hate being a slave.
Yeah, but better a slave than a slave to love.
Yeah, that's easy for you to... Love? You? Tell me, Master, who is she? Anyone I know?
Sometimes you can see it through that window.
Through that a courtesan? In the house of lichens? Oi! Do you know how many minay a girl like that would cost?
And worth every drachma.
Your parents would be outraged if they could hear you.
I don't care. Oh, Sulis, I would give anything for her.
You would? You really love this girl? I like the way you said that. Now, you can't afford to buy this girl, but in spite of that, suppose someone with tremendous cunning and guile could arrange for her to be yours.
Yes?
Now, if that someone could arrange it, what would you give me?
Everything.
Everything? What do you own? 20 minay, a collection of seashells, and me.
That's right.
You don't have to give me the 20 minay or the seashells. If I get you that girl, just give me me.
Give you.
My freedom!
Sulis, people do not go about freeing slaves.
Oh, be the first. Start a fashion.
Get me that girl.
And if I can?
You are free.
I am what?
Free.
Free. Oh, what a word. Oh, what a word. Say it again.
Free.
I often thought, I often dreamed how it would be. And yet I never thought I'd be, once again,
Free.
But when you come to think of such things, a man should have the rights that all others. Can you imagine what it will be like when I am? Can you see me? Can you see me as a Roman with my head unbowed? Sing it good and loud.
Free.
Like a Roman having pride and like a Roman proud. Can you see me?
I can see you.
Can you see me as a voter fighting graft and vice? Sing it soft and nice.
Free.
Why, I'll be so conscientious that I may vote twice. Can you see me? Can you see me? When I'm free to be whatever I want to be. Think what wonders I'll accomplish then. When the master that I serve is me and just me. Can you see me being equal with my countrymen? Can you see me being Sulis the citizen? Can you see me being give it to me once again?
Free.
Yes!
Free.
That's it!
Free.
Now, not so fast. I didn't think. the way I am. I have a roof, 3 meals a day, and I don't have to pay a thing. I'm just a slave and everything's free. If I were free, then nothing would be free. And if I'm beaten now and then, what does it matter?
Free?
Can you see me? Can you see me as a poet writing poetry? All my verse will be
Free?
a museum will have me pickled for posterity. Can you see me?
I can see you.
Can you see me as a lover, one of great renown? Women falling down.
Free?
No, but I'll buy the house of likeness for my house in town. Can you see me? Can't you see me? Be you anything from king to baker of cakes? You're a vegetable unless you're free. It's a little word, but oh, the difference it makes. It's the necessary essence of democracy. It's the thing that every slave should have the right to be. And I soon will have the right to buy a slave for me. Can you see him? Well, I'll free him. When a pseudolist can move, the universe shakes. But I'll never move until I'm free. Such a little word, but oh, the difference it makes. I'll be Sulis, the founder of a family. I'll be Sulis, the pillar of society. I'll be Sulis, the man, if I can only be
Free!
Sing it!
Free!
Spell it!
F-R-double!
Not a long way!
F-R-E-E! Free!
What a day. What a beautiful day. Come out here. What do you think you're doing, Eunuch? I've told you 1,000 times not to fan the girls while they're still wet. You'll never learn. You'll be a eunuch all your life. What a day. I have to go to the Senate this morning. I'm blackmailing one of the senators.
Quick, your money bag. Good morning, Lycus.
I know that sound, and I love it. Is that money?
What do you think?
And how did you come to all this?
An unexpected legacy. My uncle Simo, the noted Carthaginian elephant breeder, he came to an untimely end. He was crushed to death on the last day of the mating season. This morning I bought my freedom.
Congratulations.
With this much left over for one gross indulgence.
Good.
Lycus, I am now in the market for a lifetime companion. Tell me, have you anything lying about in there? Something to satisfy an Olympian appetite.
Sulis, friend, and citizen. I've traveled the world in search of beauty. And I can say with modesty that I have the finest assortment in Rome.
Show me.
Eunuch, a buyer. For your most assured approval, and more than possible purchase, here are the fruits of my search. Behold, Tintinabula. Out of the east, the face of an idol, the arms of a willow tree, and the pelvis of a camel.
Don't you have anything in there a bit less, noisy?
I have. May I present Panacea? To make her available to you, I outbid the king of Nubia. Panacea, with the face that holds 1,000 promises, and the body that stands behind each promise. You are disturbed?
The proportions. Don't misunderstand me. I love the breadth. It's the length. She may be the right length, but is it right for me? You see what I mean? Isn't she a bit too short?
Definitely not.
Too tall?
No. Like that, you look perfect together.
Yes. But how often will we find ourselves in this position? Look, perhaps if we just scratch the...
No need to compromise. Consider the Gemini. A matched pair. Either one, a divinely assembled woman, together an infinite number of mathematical possibilities. They're flawless.
I quite agree. But I'm a man of limited means, and I don't suppose you'd break up a set.
I couldn't. You understand.
Oh, completely.
Fortunately, we still have vibrata. Exotic as a desert bloom. Wondrous as a flamingo. Lithe as a tigress. For the man whose interest is wildlife.
All I can see is a sight to behold, but I keep feeling that there's something wrong. Perhaps a cleft palate, a hammer toe.
Wait! I know exactly what you want. May I present? Gymnasia.
Gymnasium.
Gymnasium.
A giant stage on which 1,000 rounds can be played.
Lycus, can I see you back here a moment?
200 minute? For what?
Figure it out for yourself.
Well, it is a fair price, by the pound. But what disturbs me, frankly, is the upkeep. Perhaps you would have more success selling her to some fraternal organization. A group dedicated to good works. But on the other hand...
Sulis,
Yes, darling?
do you want your freedom?
More than ever. May I see the next girl?
That is the entire lot. Surely there must be one among them who may satisfy you.
As of yet, I've not seen exactly what I had in mind.
Courtesans, out of the sun and into the house. I shall return in time to lead you in midday prayers.
Sulis, there she is.
Oh, you snake! That is the entire lot. Did I not just spy a bronzed-haired beauty? A pair of sky-blue eyes? A body clad in flowing white?
Ah, that one. A new arrival from Crete. A virgin.
A virgin?
Well, only yesterday she was sold.
Sold! Behave yourself! She was sold?
To the great captain, Miles Gloriosus, who comes this day to claim her. She costs 500 minutes.
500?
A great sum, to be sure. But being a man in conquest, his heart was set on a virgin.
You say she just arrived from Crete.
Yes?
I hope the great captain will be kind to her. She deserves a bit of affection before... Tragic, is it not?
What is tragic?
The news from Crete.
What news?
Why should I darken your day? Farewell, Lycus!
What is the news?
What news?
The news from Crete.
I heard it! It's tragic! There it is! You forced me to tell you! Crete is ravaged by a great plague. People are dying by the thousands! Is it contagious? Well, did you ever see a plague I wasn't? My other girls. You had best get her out of there.
Yes.
I could look after her until the captain comes.
Would you not be...
Oh, I've already had the plague. I tell you about it, but
I do hope she lives until the captain gets here.
Sulis, I am to be with her?
until the captain comes. Wait!
Yes?
A brilliant idea!
Yes?
That's what we have to find, a brilliant idea.
You must find one.
Yeah.
Idea this way. Don't touch that pillar. Here is someone I want you to meet. Vilia, this is Sulis. You're to stay with him until the captain gets here. He will not be home. Sulis! Thank you, Sulis. If none in the house are to your liking, there will soon be new arrivals. You shall have first choice, because Sulis, you are a friend.
And you, Lycus, are a gentleman and a procurer. Oh, there they are together. Oh! And I must keep them that way, together, if I am to be free. What to do, what to do? I need help. I'll go to the harbor. There I may find a way out. I'm Oh, wait, the captain. He may come this way. Oh, watch for him. He may come this way.
Or he may come this way. Or maybe from there.
Much better.
Oh, don't worry.
Nothing will happen. He's a virgin too.
My name is Vilia.
Yes?
I do not know your name, but you have beautiful legs.
My name's Hero, and, you have beautiful legs, I imagine.
I would show them to you, but they are sold,
I know.
along with the rest of me. I cost 500 minutes. Is that a lot of money?
Oh, yes.
More than 300?
Nearly twice as much.
Those are the two numbers that mix me up. 3 and 5. I hope that the captain doesn't expect me to do a lot of adding.
You mean you can't add?
We are taught beauty and grace, and no more. I cannot add, or spell, or anything. I have but one talent. I'm lovely. All I am is lovely. Lovely is the one thing I can do. Winsome, what I am is winsome, radiant as in some dream come true. Now, isn't it a shame I can neither sew nor cook nor read or write my name, but I'm happy merely being lovely, for it's one thing I can give to you.
Vilia?
Yes?
Say my name.
Just say your name?
Yes.
Very well. I have forgotten it.
It's Hero.
Forgive me, Hero. I have no memory for names.
You don't need one. You don't need anything. You're lovely. Absolutely lovely. Who'd believe the loveliness of you? Winsome, sweet and warm and winsome, radiant as in some dream come true. Now, Venus would seem tame, Helen and 1,000 ships would have to die of shame. And I'm happy, happy that I'm lovely, for there's one thing loveliness can do. It's the gift for me to share with you. Do you know, I've never been kissed before.
That's the very first thing they teach us.
Vilia, I love you.
And I love you.
No.
Hysterium, this is Vilia.
I don't care who she is. Who is she? Where's she from?
She's from the house of Lycus.
A courtesan.
I am a virgin.
Of course. Here, this will never do. Never. Bid farewell to this young lady so that she can go about her, business.
What Sulis said.
Sulis, I might have known. Sulis.
Pronounced perfectly. You know, a lot of people say Sulis, and I hate it. Show the girl our garden.
How dare you? arranging an assignation between an innocent young boy and a you-know-what.
Now, Asterion, there is something you should know about that you-know-what.
What?
That girl about whom you think the worst is my daughter.
Your what?
My daughter! You've heard me speak of her.
Never.
Well, I don't like to talk about it.
That girl is not your daughter.
My sister?
I go tell his parents.
Wait, Asterion, the truth. She's been sold to a captain who comes any moment now to claim her.
Oh? I go tell his parents.
I go with you.
You don't want to be there when I tell them about you.
No. You don't want to be there when I tell them about you.
Tell them what about me? I have nothing to fear. I am a pillar of virtue. I go.
Oh, I think it might be of interest to the family to know that their slave and chief, their pillar of virtue, has secreted within the confines of his cubicle Rome's most extensive and diversified collection of erotic pottery.
Sulis! Hero!
Tell me, where'd you get the fruit bowl with the frieze of?
Sulis! Hero! Hero, as you know, your mother and father placed me in charge of your innocence. However, I shall allow you to remain with the girl until the arrival of her captain.
Oh, Vilia!
Oh, now stop that! Stop that! You can hurt each other.
Master, I said we needed a brilliant idea.
Yes?
I have been to the harbor and I have found one. Come along.
Are we going somewhere?
Well, you two are.
Where?
Away.
Where away?
Far away.
But my family.
My captain.
There is only room for the two of you.
Where?
In the Tiber there sits a boat, gently dipping its bow, trim and tidy and built to float. Pretty little picture. Now, put a boy on the starboard side, leaning out at the rail. Next to him put a blushing bride, slim and slender and starry-eyed. Down below put a tiny bed. The sun gets pale, the sea gets red, and off they sail on the first high tide. The boat and the bed and the boy and the bride. It's a pretty little picture. Oh my, pretty little picture. How true, pretty little picture, which I, Sulis, give to you. Feel the roll of the playful waves, see the sails as they swell, hear the whips on the galley slaves. Pretty little picture. Well, let it carry your cares away, out of sight, out of mind, past the buoy and through the bay. Soon there's nothing but sea and spray. Night descends and the moon's aglow. Your arms entwined, you steal below, and far behind, at the edge of day, the bong of the bell of the buoy in the bay, and the boat and the boy and the bride are away. It's a pretty little picture to share as your little boat sails to sea. Take a little trip free as air. Have a little freedom on me.
No fathers, no captains, no fathers.
In the ocean an island waits, smooth and sandy and pink, filled with lemons and nuts and dates. Pretty little picture. Think. In a cottage of cypress trees, seashells dotting the door. Boy and bride live a life of ease, doing nothing but what they please. And every night when the stars appear, there's nothing more to see or hear. It's just the shore where the lovers lie, the sand and the sea and the stars and the sky, and the sound of a soft little satisfied sigh. Oh, your petty little problems will cease, and your little blessings will flow, and your little family increase. Pretty little picture, no, no. Pretty little masterpiece. Pretty little picture. We go.
Yes.
Wait! I cannot go.
Why can you not?
As long as the captain has a contract, I must go with him. That is the way of a courtesan.
Oh, Venus, why did you bring us together only to part us?
Be brave, hero.
For us, there will never be happiness.
We will have to learn to be happy without it.
Do you believe this? Have you been listening? And not a word about me or my freedom. She must go with him.
This waiting out here is torture. Why doesn't he come and take me?
In good time you will be taken. But not on the street. Inside.
You will tell me when he comes?
I shall have him knock on the door 3 times.
That is 2 and 1 more?
Correct. 3 times. Now in.
Sulis, what is going to happen?
She will go with you.
Hero, I am off to the market. While you are alone with the girl, remember who you are. I've yet to begin my daily chores.
Hysterium, before you leave, just one more favor.
What?
Can I borrow your book of potions?
Oh, no. No! That stays right here, where it belongs. You there, bird seller. What do you have in the way of a plump peahen?
Book of potions. And my path to freedom! What I need is his potent sleeping potion. Just a drop or 2 of that, and the breath stops short. The eyes slam shut, and the body hangs limp. I shall mix a drop or 2 in a beaker of wine, and give it to the girl to drink. I shall likeness that she has died of the plague, and tell Hero to dispose of the body. Then they to the boat, I to the hills, and you to your homes. I just remembered something frightening. I can't read. Hero, come out here. Call these pages off to me.
Not now.
Yes, now. Our plan depends on it. Read.
Headache potion, fever potion, passion potion, sleeping potion.
That's it, the formula. What do we need? The ingredients.
The eye of an eel.
That we have.
The heart of a snail.
That we have.
The sweat of a jackass.
Sweat of a jackass? That we have not.
Why are you preparing this?
Well, I intend to give it to the girl. Asleep, she will go with you.
She will?
Sweat of a jackass.
Where will you find it?
But you leave that to me. You go to the harbor. Give the boatman your 20 minutes and tell him you are to sail with him this day. I shall prepare the potions.
This is exciting.
Isn't it? Go. Sweat of a jackass. Where am I going to find sweat of a jackass on a balmy day like this?
Sulis! Sulis! He could have taken this to the stone cutter for me. I dropped it, and now the nose has to be resharpened. Hysterium. He'll take it for me.
Take me. Take me.
What did you say?
Take me.
1 moment.
Here, on the street if you like. My body is yours. Say it. Say it.
Your body is mine.
Then take me. Is this not what you want?
It does cross my mind now and then.
You must know one thing.
What is that?
Though you have my body, you shall never have my heart.
Well, you can't have everything. 1,000 thanks, whichever one of you did this.
Sweating not 2 streets from here. Oh, gets to look more like his father every day.
Sulis, he's here.
No!
Remember where we stopped?
Sir, you're back!
Yes, she almost broke it.
You returned?
Yes.
Unexpectedly.
Apparently. Who is she?
Who is she?
I shall await your bidding.
Yes, dear.
Ever your servant.
Oh, my son!
Yeah, your new servant, your new maid. We needed some new help.
A new maid? She seems very loyal.
And very efficient and very courteous and very thoughtful.
Maids like me. I'm neat. I like maids. They're neat. Something no household should be without. Everybody ought to have a maid.
Everybody ought to have a maid.
Everybody ought to have a working girl. Everybody ought to have a lurking girl to putter around the house. Everybody ought to have a maid.
Everybody ought to have a maid.
Everybody ought to have a menial, consistently congenial and quieter than a mouse. Oh, oh, wouldn't she be delicious, tidying up the dishes, neat as a pin. Oh, oh, wouldn't she be delightful, sweeping out, sleeping in. Everybody ought to have a maid.
Everybody ought to have a maid.
Someone whom you hire when you're short of help, to offer you the sort of help you never get from a spouse. Fluttering up the stairway, shuttering up the windows, cluttering up the bedroom, buttering up the master, puttering all around the house. Oh, oh, wouldn't she be delicious, tidying up the dishes, neat as a pin. Oh, oh, wouldn't she be delightful, sweeping out, sleeping in. Everybody ought to have a maid.
Everybody ought to have a
Someone
maid.
whom fetching you your slipper will be winsome as a whippoorwill and graceful as a grouse. Skittering down the hallway, flittering through the parlor, tittering in the pantry, littering up the bedroom,
Twittering all around the house.
A maid.
A maid.
a maid.
A maid. Everybody ought to have a maid. Everybody ought to have a serving girl, a loyal and unswerving girl who's quieter than a mouse. Oh, oh,
Think of her at the dustbin, especially when she's just been traipsing about.
oh, oh, wouldn't she be delightful?
Living in.
Giving out. Everybody ought to have a maid. Tidily collecting bits of paper and strings, appealing in her apron strings, beguiling in a blouse,
Powdering through the attic.
Chattering in the cellar,
cluttering in the kitchen,
fluttering in the bedroom,
puttering all around
the house,
the house, the house, the house.
a maid, a maid,
A maid, a maid. Everybody ought to have a maid. Someone who's efficient and reliable, obedient and pliable, and quieter than a mouse. Oh, oh, wouldn't she be so nimble, fiddling with a thimble, mending her gown. Oh, oh, wouldn't she be delightful, cleaning up,
Leaning down.
everybody ought to have a maid. Someone who'll be busy as a bumblebee, and even if you grumble, be as graceful as a grouse.
wriggling in the anteroom,
In the living room.
Giggling in the dining room.
Wiggling in the other rooms, puttering all around the house, the house, the house, the house.
I know how busy both of you are. Therefore, it is for me to instruct her in the niceties of housework. We shall start in my room.
Sir, your son's in there.
Damn! Before my friend and neighbor Erroneous went abroad in search of his children, stolen infancy by pirates, he asked me to look into his house from time to time.
Phew.
This seems a good time as any. I shall have a chat with the girl in here. Send her to me.
Sir,
Yes?
only my great devotion to you allows me to speak so frankly. You trudged on the road quite some way, and I fear that the great physical
Is
exertion...
that me?
Yes, sir.
My heavens! I smell like an overheated ass. I shall have to bathe.
At least.
I should have never let her in the house. I should have never have listened to you.
Everything's gonna be fine, pussycat.
Oh, you just see that she gets out of that house.
And you just see that he stays in that house. Keep calm.
Calm? Calm? Mustn't get excited. I'm calm, I'm perfectly calm, utterly under control. I haven't to worry where others would hurry, I stroll. I'm calm, I'm cool, a gibbering fool is one thing I never become. When thunder is rumbling and others are crumbling, I hum. I must think calm, comforting things, butterfly wings, emerald rings, or a murmuring brook, murmuring, murmuring, murmuring. Look! I'm calm, I haven't a qualm, I'm utterly under control. Let nothing confuse me or faze me. Excuse me, I'm calm, oh so calm, oh so...
Hysterion!
How good it is to see this street once more. These tired old eyes fill with tears at the sight of what little they see. Oh, pardon me, young woman. I mean to say, lovely baby. About the age of my children when they were stolen by pirates. Well, at least I have the comfort of my lonely home.
Sir!
And who are you?
Hysterium, sir. Servant to Senex?
Oh, yes, I should have known you anyway.
Have me.
What was that?
What was what?
That!
That what?
That eerie sound.
Eerie?
Eerie as if haunted.
Eerie as if haunted. Sir, what I am about to tell you is eerie. Your house is haunted!
Impossible! My house haunted, you say? Strange.
But true. Perhaps you ought to stay with relatives. Distant relatives.
Yes. No! Fetch me a soothsayer.
A soothsayer.
Yes, I must have him search my house immediately.
You are in need of a soothsayer.
How did you know I was in need of a soothsayer?
Well, I'd be a fine soothsayer if I didn't.
There's a spirit.
Silence! I am about to say the sooth. Sooth, 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 sooth. Sooth, here, boy. Come in, boy. Read you loud and clear, Sooth. Sooth, Sooth, Sooth. I see it! I see everything. Over there. You have been abroad for 20 years. You have been searching for a child, two children, a fine big boy and a strange little boy. Oh, a girl, a boy and a girl.
Can you help me find them?
Certainly I can help you find them.
Each has a ring which is engraven a gaggle of geese.
A gaggle of what?
A gaggle of geese. Look, there are only 2 others like it in the world, and my children have both of them.
How many geese in a gaggle?
At least 7.
7! Then before I say the truth again, you must walk 7 times around the 7 hills of Rome.
7 times!
Slowly.
7 times round 7 hills. Bring it back! Back! Bring it all back! My house is haunted. And the spirit?
It shall be gone by the time you have done my bidding.
Thank you.
To the hills!
To the hill!
This is the way, sir.
Thank you, young woman.
Sir, you forgot your gaggle.
Yes, sir.
Prepare my back. Ah, Sulis. That new maid. You know what her first words were to me? She said, take me.
And you shall, sir.
I'll try.
Yes, sir.
Remember, Asterium, not too hot or not too cold.
Vilia.
Son.
Father, where's mother?
Where? Oh, I'd be done without her. Pressing business. Lovely new maid.
New maid?
Sulis told me about it.
Oh,
Presently, my dear. Why did he look at her that way?
why did he look at her that way?
Must be my imagination. She's a lovely blooming flower, he's just a sprout. Impossible.
She's a lovely blooming flower, he's all worn out. Impossible.
Just a fledgling in the nest.
Just a man who needs a rest.
He's a beamish boy at best.
Poor old fellow.
He's a child and loves a test. He's too young to pass. Impossible.
He has asthma, gout, a wife, lumbago, and gas. Irascible.
Romping in the nursery.
He looks tired.
Son, sit on your father's knee.
Father, you can lean on me.
Impossible.
But why did she wave at him that way?
Why did she wave at him that way? Could there be an explanation?
Women often want a father, she may want mine. It's possible.
He's a handsome lad of 20. I'm 39. It's possible.
Older men know so much more.
In a way, I'm 44.
Next to him, I seem a bore.
All right, 50.
But then again, he is my father, I ought to trust. Impossible.
Then again, with love at my age, sometimes it's just impossible.
With the girl, I'm ill at ease.
I don't feel well.
Sir, about those birds and bees.
Son, a glass of water, please. A
Situation fraught than I thought. With horrible, impossible possibilities.